What up peeps, I'm Mr. Teacups, and today I thought I'd do a commentary on why you should prestige in Black Ops 2. And before we do that, let's get this out of the way. The background gameplay is hardcore free-for-all on the map Standoff. I'm using the MP7 with Silencer and FMJ. My perks are Ghost, Hardline, Toughness, Dexterity and Engineer, and I end up going 30 and 3. This is a solid gameplay from me. Yeah, that's about it, all I can say about it. It's my usual gameplay. It's kind of like the other game I got before. For some reason I tend to get really good games on Standoff, so yeah. So let's get back to the topic of this commentary, which is why you should prestige on Black Ops 2. But let's talk about the other prestiges in other Call of Duty games, because whenever I've prestiged in any other Call of Duty, I've always regretted it, because there's always been some sort of perk, there's always been some sort of weapon, or even some sort of kill streak that you don't unlock till later on that I always regretted the second I prestige. Like in Modern Warfare 2, like I think you unlocked the AK-47 at level 70 if I do remember right, and that was my favourite gun in the whole game. I absolutely loved that gun. So whenever I prestiged, I was always like, oh man, for fuck's sake, another 70 levels before I unlock that beautiful gun again. And it was like the same for all other CODs. Like in COD 4, I think you unlocked UAV jammer at level 34, and whenever I prestige I was like, oh man, it's 34 levels until I get that beautiful perk again. Like 34 levels isn't a long time, you know, but I still had to put the effort in until I unlocked it. And generally that was the tone of all of the Call of Duty games. Like there was some actual risk in prestiging, because you lost all your perks, you lost all your attachments, you lost your good guns, you had to unlock everything from scratch. And I thought Black Ops 2 was like that, because I stayed at level 55 in this game for about a week. And yeah, I was like, I'm not prestiging, because I finally unlocked Ghost. Ghost was the main perk I wanted to unlock. It's so freaking powerful in this game, and the second I unlocked it, my KDs were just sky high. You know, they were just rising through the roofs. Every game was getting better, because it's just such a powerful perk. And I'll probably do a commentary maybe after this one, where I talk about my favourite perks in this game. But after the week I was like, oh man, I kind of want to prestige, because I really like the look of the first prestige emblem. So I was like, you know, why not? I'm just going to prestige, and I did it, and I was immediately filled with regret. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, man, I'm going to have to do 55 levels until I unlock Ghost again. And I was like, oh man, it's going to be a while before I unlock Engineer and generally all the good guns. Luckily my favourite gun, MP7, is unlocked straight away, but the things with this COD, there's actually no real risk in prestige anymore, because what I started to notice once I prestige, because I didn't like look up this game before I bought it, I didn't learn anything about the prestige, so everything was all new to me. But the second you prestige, you know, you got to unlock everything again. But once you unlock, say, a gun, so like I had my MP7 straight away, and I thought when I prestiged I would have to unlock all the attachments again, but I didn't have to do that. The guns are separate from your overall level. Like the guns level up themselves, because you can prestige your gun. So when I prestiged and I had my MP7 again with all the attachments, I was like, okay, I don't mind having that again. It's just like before I prestige, you know, there's no real risk in this at all. But I was like, oh man, I'm missing Ghost, my favourite perk. So I went on for about 10 levels of multiplayer before I actually made the realization, because I went to unlock, I think, one of the perks, I can't remember where it was, and I saw down in the bottom corner next to my tokens there was a permanent unlock token. I was like, wait, what? How did I overlook this when I prestige? I was like, oh, what? You know, I was like, literally, the second I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, I know what that does. And I was like, oh my god, I went straight to Ghost and I unlocked it straight away. And now, whenever you prestige, you get one token every time, and you can unlock anything you want, be it a gun, be it attachment, not attachment, be it a perk, be it a kill streak, be it a wild card. You can have that permanently unlocked throughout your whole career. Literally, by the time I'm 5th or 6th prestige, I'm going to have my whole setup. You know, I'm just going to prestige for the fun of it, you know. I'm going to have my whole setup constantly, and you know, that's kind of good, that's kind of bad. I love that I have Ghost permanently now, but like I kind of feel there's no real, you know, risk to it anymore. Beforehand, I always was filled with regret when I prestige. Like I finally got to 10th prestige in Modern Warfare 2. You know, and every time I regretted prestiging, but every time I got up, I leveled up and got there. And once I got to 10th prestige, I was well happy. I was like, oh yeah, I didn't stick on one prestige, I just kept going. But in this game, by 6th prestige, I'm going to have everything unlocked, and just, you know, I'm going to get to 10th prestige without even regretting anything. I kind of wish they didn't add in the permanent unlock, but at the same time, I love it, but at the same time, I don't know, it just makes prestiging too easy. And yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this commentary. If you're someone like me who didn't notice that, or if you're staying on level 55 and you don't know about the permanent unlock, definitely prestige, because you're not going to regret it at all like I did. So I've been Mr. Teacups. Hope you please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Dragonfire ready for launch. 27 Dragonfire deployed.